Hi everyone, welcome to Poppy DIY Crafts. Today we're going to be making some coasters. So I just got a new silicone mold. This one looks really cool and I want to try it out for the first time. So it has 3 straight edges and 1 jagged edge. So I think these would make really cool coasters. I'm also going to be using a different brand of resin. Today I'm going to be using epoxy resin from Let's Resin. This resin is sent to me by Let's Resin to review. I'm really looking forward to this because I use a lot of Let's Resin's molds and also mica powders. And so far, all of their items that I've used are really high quality. So I'm thinking their epoxy resin would be just as good too. Other items include some butterfly stickers. These are just clear stickers, some gold confetti flakes, and some dried flowers. Alright, let's get started. Oh, I didn't realize it comes with silicone cups. How nice. And one of these stir sticks. I actually have a set of these. These are really good to use. And here's our resin. This does come with some tips for removing bubbles, keeping the resin in warm water, mixing and stirring slowly, letting it sit for 5 minutes, then spritzing with alcohol on top. So here are the features: mold friendly, no odor, bubble free, self-leveling. And this is a 1:1 ratio by volume. And we have about 30 to 40 minutes to work. We can demold in 24 to 48 hours, fully cured in 3 to 7 days. Let's go ahead and mix our resin. We're going to measure it by volume. Here we're pouring the 2 cups together and then slowly mix until we don't see any swirls inside. Okay, this resin is looking really clear and there's not a lot of bubbles. That's very good. I've discovered that I get less bubbles when I use a stir stick that isn't made of wood. So this silicone stir stick is perfect. Now I'm going to pour some out into the smaller cup and add the gold confetti flakes. Taking the flakes, we're going to pour along the jagged edges of the mold. Then we're going to pour a thin layer of clear over the rest of the mold. We only want to fill it up halfway because we're going to add a second layer later. Now we're going to add the butterflies face down into the mold. I have to say, I'm pretty impressed with this resin. I don't see many bubbles at all. This is super clear. Usually I see more bubbles than this even after using my heat gun. I am using my heat gun here, but there aren't many bubbles to pop. Next, we're going to add some dried flowers. This part is a lot of fun, but you have to remember that you're actually putting the flowers face down, so that you have to think ahead about what flowers you want in the foreground and the background. Alright everyone, so it's been a day and this is what our coaster looks like so far. I am pretty happy with it. Oh, I think it's gonna look so nice. I can see right now the resin is really clear. So let's go ahead and pour a second layer. For the second layer, I'm going to add a little bit of dusky pink. We're going to pour the pink on the bottom portion of the mold. And before it reaches the other side of the mold, we're going to add clear to meet the color in the middle. Then with my heat gun, I'm going to blend the color a little bit into the clear. Alright everyone, so it's been a day and we are ready to demold. So let's go ahead and pop this out. Here is our first one. So here is the back and here is the front. What do you think? Move this off to the side here. Isn't it pretty? Oh my goodness, I love this. It's so colorful. And the butterfly really pops. Okay, next one. Oh my goodness, this one's really pretty too. And do you see how clear this is? Oh wow, this resin really is clear. I am so impressed, even with 2 layers too. Sometimes the second layer isn't as clear for some reason, but this one you can't even tell. So as you can see here, you can't even tell this was 2 pores. This looks like it's 1. Well, you can tell because of the white, but really on the clear side, you can't tell at all. So here is the 3rd one. Oh my goodness, I love this one, especially with that bit of purple. And we have number 4. This one's really nice too. I love it. So I really love how the color goes from opaque over here to just smoky and then clear. Alright, so here are the 4 coasters. You can display them like that, or you can kind of put them the way the mold did, like this, or you can just kind of stack them up. I don't think these stack perfectly because the jagged edges don't match, but they look really cool. So like this. Alright everyone, so I had so much fun making these and they turned out so beautiful. What do you think? Do you like them? Do you like the mix of using the sticker with the real flowers and some confetti on top? So if you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a big thumbs up. Alright, I'll see you next time. Bye!